I am feeling very nostalgic, so listen to me rant about how yoga changed my life while I do my makeup. I was introduced to yoga by my dance teacher when I was growing up. She was also a yoga teacher, so once a week we would do a yoga class. I loved how I felt in pigeon pose, and I just remember loving Shavasana at the end. Like, I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. Jump to years later, I just graduated high school and I'm done dancing. And at the time, I was actually struggling with an eating disorder. I was in therapy and just struggling with some major self-image issues. And I just had a really toxic relationship with my body and food. I started going to yoga classes towards the end of high school and beginning of college, but I was still struggling with my body and my eating issues. On a whim, I decided to sign up for a yoga teacher training at a studio in my college town. And how my training was set up was that I would go to the studio from 1 to 6 every day, and then I would go home and study and do my homework for the lessons that following day. My training lasted a month long, which resulted in me getting my 200-hour yoga teacher training certificate. During my training is when I saw a shift happen within me about my body and my self-image and just the way I thought about myself. There were no mirrors in the studio that I did my training at, which were a major trigger to me. So I just was spending all day learning about yoga and how it benefits the body and the mind. I was also learning how to help other people feel strong and comfortable and powerful in their body while doing yoga. And since my teacher training back in 2019, I have been consistently teaching and practicing yoga. So it's not like I was healed after my teacher training, but it was definitely the beginning to me healing my relationship with my body and how I thought about myself. I can honestly say that yoga has helped heal my toxic relationship with my body. And of course, you know, this is a journey and I still have some bad days, I'm human. But I have seen that consistently practicing yoga has changed the way I thought about myself and my body, and it has brought me more peace than I could have ever imagined. I went from hating my body and only thinking of my body in a negative light to now being so grateful for my body and all it does for me and how much it cares for me. Through yoga, I have learned to listen to my body and know its limits, but also know where it excels. I have also learned how important the breath is and how I can better my mental state on and off my mat by using my breath. The sensation I get sitting in Shavasana after completing a hot yoga class, or completing my day with a short flow or a few stretches, or even when I'm in a pose that makes me feel powerful and strong. These are all examples of how yoga has helped me learn to love my body again. My experience is my own, so of course I'm not sitting here saying that yoga heals eating disorders and it's this magical thing, but I can at least say that it helps ease the load a little bit. And a little bit is better than nothing. So that is my rant and my experience on how yoga helped me learn to love my body again and just learn to appreciate my body more and look at it in a different light and stop comparing myself to others and turn my attention more inward. So yeah, that is why I love yoga and I will be practicing it for as long as I live. And I just thought I would share, since I'm posting all these yoga videos, and just a little backstory on me and my yoga journey. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Peace and love.